Tonight, we're talking to locals with ties to Ukraine.
And we're talking to an Ozarks organization providing aid to those impacted by the war. Color 10's Ashley Eddy is sharing those stories.
I came to U.S. about 22 years ago. So I grew up in Ukraine. I was 16 when I came to U.S.
Ruslan Slobodnik now lives in Springfield, but some of his heart remains in Ukraine, as much of his extended family is there.
I've been involved every day of this last year, watching news and talking to my friends over there and sending money.
He says Friday is symbolic, as it's been 1 year since the war in Ukraine began.
1 year is a big thing, big deal. There are still fears in the minds of many that this will drag on for years.
Convoy of Hope started helping Ukrainians the week the war started.
We began working over there with our partners to deliver food and hygiene kits and baby supplies.
A year later, that effort hasn't slowed down.
It's a war-torn area. There are buildings down all over the place. It's difficult for people to go to work if they still have jobs. But there are millions of people who have been displaced. We're working in 16 countries in that area, sending in food and supplies and generators and all the things that they need.
Ethan Forhentz with Convoy says the hope is that people remember what's happening over there.
We care, but it's not in the news as often as it was. I think this anniversary is bringing it back now and reminding people that it's still going on.
I just want to say we Ukrainians are very thankful to Americans